Michigan, home of the Lions, will be our location for what everyone is expecting to be a great one between Arizona and Detroit. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
With the dome protecting us from the elements, weather won't have an effect on this one today. I'm Tom Hammond. Chris Collinsworth is here. We're ready for the call. Well, get your bowl of popcorn, your favorite beverage, get settled in. We're just about ready for the opening kick. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. Kitna is under center. I formation this time. He looks to throw on first down. He needs to get the pass off. And he should have had that one. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Sacked. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Gets the pass off. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3 and out. That's just embarrassing.
He punts it. Cuts back, and he's dropped. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. There for the reception. Great open field tackle. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down at the 34-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Arizona is going with the offset I backfield. Hope motioning to the right. They're going to pitch it. Dropped behind the line. Took it to the outside, but it leads nowhere.
Sweeps are plays that you see a lot more of in college football than you do in the National Football League because everybody in the NFL is so fast. In high school and college, yeah, maybe you get it out around the corner. In the pros, tough to do.
He's looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Huge hit. What can they do to tighten up the protection so he has time back there?
Nice call by the defensive coordinator there. Had the blitz in the perfect situation. More and more now offenses want to spread it out, get a bunch of receivers out in a pattern, and you pay the price on the blitz.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 20. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Nickelback is in on this play. There's a play fake. Scans the field. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 36-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
They'll give it off here. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He was looking for some room to run there, but there just was nowhere to go.
And sometimes when the offense hands the ball to the fullback, they're just looking for a little change of pace, maybe trying to pop one in there. That time he got popped instead.
Setting up play action. Incomplete. Williams was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Goes through his read. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Setting up play action. Throws out to the left. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Hands it off. Tackled at the 38. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. They line up at the 38. 2 tight end set. They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 39. Gain of under a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. James lines up as the deep back, I formation. Fakes the run. Flips it out short. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 50. James gets 3 yards on the play.
Gain of 3.
They line up at the 50. I formation here. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Gives to the back. Tackled around the 40-yard line. So the halfback gets 2 yards on the draw. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line. Leinart lines up under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Again with the run. He fights forward to about the 36. James gains around 3 yards on the run. Arizona lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Gets it off. He's dropped around the 30-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
James lines up as the single back. Arizona motions right. Short throw. And they get him at the 21. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Leinart hasn't missed yet. Looking for an open man. There for the catch. Brought down at the 15. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chains.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Leinart back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Batted away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
There's a play fake. Kelly gets his hand on it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Back to throw. He throws left. It's completed. Tackled around the 5-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Nice work putting that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Hit and dropped at the 25. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Smith lines up as the deep back, I formation. On the ground with a tailback. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
There's a play fake. Looks down the field. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. On play action, rockets it out. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They go with the toss. He makes a great open field tackle. Smith gains around 2 yards there on the toss.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Little handoff. Brought down at the 49-yard line. They got 4 yards there. That'll bring up 3rd down. Kitnet lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. So, it's fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Harris kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Into the end zone for a touchback. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Arizona goes with the ace set here. He's looking to throw. Throws it short. And he caught it. And they get him about the 25-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Play action. He makes another catch. He's tackled at the 37. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Leinart hands off. The defender gets him to the ground. Gain of under a yard, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 37. Leinart lines up in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide this time. He drops back. Surveys the field. Off-target pass. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 37. Leinart will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. He's dropped right around the 44-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Johnson is the punter. Gets it away cleanly. He'll take it from the 18. And they get him at about the 23-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
He makes his way to about the 32. About 8 yards there. That brings up second down. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 32. Hitting it, lines up under center. 3-wide formation. They'll give it off here. He's brought down around the 32-yard line. Not much there, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. They come out with a big set. Throws on the run. Just clanks right off his hand. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
He gets it away. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Leinart drops back on first down. Guns it out. Brought down right around the 48-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
Tackled at the 48-yard line, and the halfback goes nowhere on the counter. Second down, 10 yards to go. Leinart steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one man back here. He'll get it again. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. James picks up about 7 yards on the run. Leinart lines up under center. 4 receivers are split out wide. Leinart dropping back. Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 31. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Tipped pass. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
We played a quarter. The score is 3-0. Second down now with 10 to go. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to throw. Rifles it right. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
And they have 3 bunched. Drops back. Throws to his left. Fisher bats it away. Incomplete pass to bring up 4th down. We're probably looking at a field goal attempt right here.
But one thing you learn pretty early on in the NFL, that settling for field goals usually gets you beat.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. He missed it wide right. The snap was good. The hold was good. But he just couldn't get it through the uprights. So the score is still the Cardinals 3, the Lions nothing. Feeds it to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
On the delay. He's dropped in the open field. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looks to pass. He throws left. Excellent open field tackle. So the offense is held in check this time, 3 and out.
And you can see the emotion building on the defensive side now. Nothing jacks up a defense more than a 3 and out.
Harris punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. He brings it in at the 14. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Little handoff. And he's decleated at the 23. A 7-yard play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Leinart will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. It's the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Back to throw. Wants to throw a screen. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 27. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Smith gains a couple with a short completion. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 29. The Cardinals line up with an offset eye backfield. Looks to pass. Strong throw to his left. And they get him around the 40-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
On play action. Now he's scrambling. Makes the grab. He took a shot at the 45. 5-yard pickup on the play pass that time. From their own 45-yard line. Arizona is going with the offset eye backfield. Setting up play action. Makes the catch. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Short throw to the left. Brought down at the 50. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
And they'll down it at the 3-yard line. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
He's brought down at the 9, about 6 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 4 now. Ball on their own 9. The Lions come out in the ace formation. Hitting it, hands off. He's tackled right around the 10-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. 3rd and 3 coming up. Arizona brings in their prevent defense. There are 7 DBs on the field. Looks to pass. Throws it short. And it's completed. What an open field tackle. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Gets the punt away. And they get him at the 38. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. Ball on the 38. Offset I formation in the backfield. They go with the run. He lost yardage on the play. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, Pretty impressive.
They line up in the I formation. Liner calls for motion left. He's looking to throw. Scans the field. Deflected and broken up. Not a good pass that time, Chris. He forced it right into the coverage.
Whoa, that was really lucky. That one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Catch is made. He's brought down right around the 34-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Kitna lines up under center. 3 wide receivers this time. The pocket is collapsing. Batted away. Bradley was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From their own 20-yard line. Detroit lines up in the offset I this time. And the defense has a heavy rush. He's tackled right around the 34-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Drops back on first down. He throws a bullet out to his right. Brought down at the 44-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down around the 45-yard line. Gain of less than a yard.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Throws it short. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough to play defense in this league. When you get guys that can throw it and catch it like that, to try and stop them for a short gain is just awfully tough.
The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 49-yard line. Smith comes away with about 2 yards on the counter play. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Single back formation. And they use motion. He drops back to pass. Surveys the field with the catch. Brought down at the 40. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Fakes the run. Hayes gets the interception. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Liner gives it up the middle. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Tosses it out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of about 3.
I don't think the defense was fooled on that one. It was like they were sitting back in the huddle listening in.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Nice play there to pick up the first down.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Nice play fake. Fires it out. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. And he should have just thrown that one away.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say. We don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
They're going to pitch it. Hit and drop behind the line. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
Looked like someone might have jumped.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, I'm sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Hitting it back to throw. Throws short. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 4 yards on that play.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. And they get him around the 34-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Tackled at the 37. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last to an interception. James lines up as the single back. Dumps it out left. Brought down at the 42. About 4 yards on that play. They line up at the 42. They line up in the I formation. He's dropped at the 45. James gets 3 yards on the carry. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. They come out with a big set. Straight ahead with a fullback. And he's hammered at the 47-yard line. They tried to get the first on the ground, and they were denied.
Denied indeed, and probably the next time you see them in a short yardage situation, you'll get the same formation, a play-action pass, and try and take advantage of how aggressive that defense is.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 28. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. He looks to throw on first down. And it's knocked loose. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Smith is the deep back as they line up in the I. Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Is there for the catch. Tackled at the 39-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
The Lions come out with the offset I. The Lions put a man in motion to the right. Back to pass. Throws it short. Can't hang on. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. Third and 10 coming up. 3 wide receivers. He drops back with the pass. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up fourth.
Gets the punt away. He fields it at the 17. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Right by the tackler. And they get him at about the 17-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 3-0. Not a bad kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. He's hammered at the 27-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in the I formation. Tackled at the 32-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. They line up at the 32. Out of the I formation. And they'll run him again. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line. James gets about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and a yard now. Ball on the 37. The backfield is in the offset I formation. There's a play fake. Passes. Brings it in. Knocked out at the 47-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 44-yard line. Excellent execution on the slant, led to a good gain. Looks to be about 9 on the play. James alone in the backfield. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. James gets a yard, and that will be good enough for the first. Arizona sets up in the I. He'll get it again. He fights forward to about the 40. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 40. The Lions bring in the nickel package. He drops back. Goes through his read. Completed. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Another run. Brought down at the 25. James gets 3 yards on the play. It's the 9th play of the drive. Detroit brings in the nickel here. Leinart hasn't missed yet. Brings this one in. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Nice catch that time in coverage.
Despite the good coverage on that play, it was the accuracy and the quick release of this quarterback that got it done there.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at about the 11, and he gets a yard on the run. From the 12-yard line. Leinart is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. Hope in motion. Leinart has completed every pass on this drive. Makes the reception. And he dropped him in the open field. That's a 7-yard gain.
Little out route against zone coverage. Typically, zone coverages will give you that almost all the time. They're more defending the deep pass.
Leinart with the give. And it looks short from up here. And he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
And he makes it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Moore fields it at the goal line. Knocked out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Makes the run. Short throw to the left. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 28-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Kitnett steps up to the line. 3 wide receivers. He's dropped around the 33-yard line. And that run gets him the first down. Nice job.
4-yard gain for a first down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
From their own 33-yard line. Smith is the deep back as they line up in the I. Again with the run. He's brought down at the 35. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Second down and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line. Detroit comes out with an I formation. He's looking to throw. All kinds of pressure, and he catches it. Brought down at the 42. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Fakes to the back. Going deep with this one, left side. It's picked off. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
First and 10. James lines up as the single back. Hands it off. He's dropped at the 31s. James gets 7 yards on the play. From their own 31-yard line. The Cardinals line up with 3 wide. Liner hands off. And they get him at the 34-yard line. And that was a good effort to get the first.
If you're running back and your big offensive line keeps pounding those things in there like that, keep converting these first downs, it really starts to wear down a defense.
They'll throw on first down. Makes the short throw. Can't connect on that one. Quarterback tries to finesse that one, and it falls short.
Oh boy, aren't many of those that aren't picked off. He was very lucky on that throw.
Again with the carry. Brought down at the 35. Gain of about a yard. That'll bring up third down. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Ball on their own 35. The defense lines up in a dime. Liner calls for motion left. Back to pass. Passes to his left. Picked off. He's brought down at the 49-yard line, and the defense gets their second of the game.
And Tom, he had that one all the way. You could see it. He was reading the quarterback's eyes and jumped it. Nice play.
Smith gets it on the inside. Smith fumbles it, and the defense has it. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and killed the drive, killed the momentum.
First and 10. The Cardinals come out showing 3 wide. Liner hands it off. He's tackled at the 38. James gets about 4 yards on the play. From the 38-yard line. 3 wide receiver. Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Tackled at the 35. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. And he goes down. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one, and that couldn't have come at a better time. It will now be 4th down. He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Smith lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. In with the run. He's tackled around the 20-yard line. Gain about a yard and makes it 3rd down. Kitten is under center. Only 1 in the backfield this time.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Play action. Gets the pass out. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Looks to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Pass is complete. And he made a great open field tackle. The screen pass gives them a new set of down.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
And they use motion. James gets the carry. Brought down at the 49-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Here's the give. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. James comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. James is the deep back as they line up in the I. On play action, he throws right. Tackled right around the 42-yard line. It looks short to me, but they get the first.
Yeah, and you can tell which receiver this quarterback likes in those tough 3rd down situations. He dropped back and got him the ball immediately.
Play action. What a brutal hit. That was a nice catch. He went up leaving his body susceptible to the hit, but he came down with it and got a first down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that was fun to watch.
It's the tailback. He's brought down about the 25-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Arizona comes out with an I formation. Man in motion. Leinart has completed every pass on this drive. Still good on the drive. Brought down at the 13. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
He is hit hard on the play. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Less than 10 yards away from a score now. Arizona sets up in the I. Leinart hands it off. And they get him at the 7. Ship comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. He's in. Touchdown. Good play call that time.
Well, when you have a halfback like that can catch the football, play calling gets a lot easier.
Here's the point after. Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Moore fields it at the 1. He's tackled at the 25. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll take over at the 25. First down, 10 to go. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Kitna gives it up the middle. He's brought down around the 25-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up second down. They line up at the 25. From the gun. Here's the give. He's dropped right around the 24-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Kitna is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Kitna takes it back. Throws it short. Pass completed. And they get him around the 27-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Harris to punt. Punts it. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Hope takes off to the right side. Drops back on first down. Passes it, and it's picked. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Looking to throw. Strong throw. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. Williams was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Out of the I formation. Inside handoff. He's dropped for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 40. Kitna will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Back to pass. He throws left. He drops it.
Kitna has his pass fall incomplete.
From the 40-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Play action. Looking for a receiver. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 21-yard line. What an unbelievable fourth down conversion.
And if you want to know why this quarterback walks around with a little strut, that's exactly why right there. He can make plays like that.
Fakes the run, and they're coming after him. Can't hit it. Just a little too much on that pass, and he overthrows the tight end.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
He's looking to throw. Passes the ball. Finally makes the tackle, and it will be first and goal. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Smith will run it again. He's brought down at the 8. A pickup of less than a yard.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Hitting it, hands it left. And he will lose yardage on the play. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Drops back to pass. Short pass. This pass is incomplete. The ball sails over the intended receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, that was a case of the quarterback just being a little too cautious on that one. Sometimes it takes a little nerve to fit one in there. You have to give your receiver a chance.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. Intercepted. They'll get in for the touchdown. Great play by the defender. He was able to take it for 6.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
And here's the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. So with over 13 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score, the Cardinals 20, the Lions nothing. He's hammered at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Smith on the run. He doesn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Pass incomplete. Williams was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 24. Kitna is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Comes down with it. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. and that one will end up just a little bit short, Chris, but still a pretty nice pass.
Nice pass, but it's still fourth down. But if I know this offensive coordinator and this head coach, I'm thinking they may go for it here. They've had a big successful play. Why not take advantage of it with this one?
Hitting it, gives it up the middle. And they will not get the first down. They line up at the 34. James is the deep back as they line up in the I. It's the tailback. And they get him right around the 30-yard line. James gains around 3 yards on the run. From the 31-yard line, the Cardinals come out in a 2 tight end set. They hand it off. Tackled at the 31. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Third down now, they'll need 7 to convert. Ball on the 31-yard line. Back to throw. Passes on the move. He's brought down right around the 22-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Draw play. He's dropped at the 20-yard line. James gets 3 yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Leinart hands it off straight ahead. No gain, and so it'll be third down. They'll line it up again on third down. Leinart lines up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 19. And that will bring up a fourth down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Kick is up. Bounced off the upright, no good. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. And the score remains the Cardinals 20, the Lions nothing. First down, looking to throw. He throws it. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Makes the pass over the middle. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
They'll throw on first down. Throws the bullet to the left. And they get him at the 33. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Detroit comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Drops back to pass. Rolls right. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 22. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
He needs to get the pass off. He's tackled right around the 20-yard line. The play fake only nets them a gain of a yard. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. He's hammered in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. And they get him around the 13-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Goes for the end zone. Tipped away. The offense will take over at the 13. 1st and 10. They line up in a double tight set. Give to the tailback. Knocked out around the 26-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Another run. He's brought down at the 27-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 27. Setting up play action. It's intercepted. Brought down at the 30. That's another great play by this defense.
Well, I don't know if he could believe that this guy picked him off the first time, so he went back to the well and he got caught again.
Pitch out. He didn't get back to the line, so they're unsuccessful in the attempt to the outside.
Maybe they ought to try and run the other way next time, because defensively a lot of speed on that side, and they certainly had that one bottled up.
Short throw to the left. Tackled at the 27-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Yeah, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
He drops back. Throws it short. He's tackled at the 15. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped at the 14. Gain of 2.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Smith is the deep back as they line up in the I. Drops back. He's under a heavy rush. And they get him at about the 5-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Probably not the best place to try to squeeze the ball into.
Yeah, I think he would have needed a jackhammer to get that one in there. That was tight coverage.
He's looking to throw. He's tackled around the 1-yard line. Big conversion that will keep them on the field.
And defensively, those hurt. You end up in a 4th and fairly long situation. The other team goes for it, and they pick it up. That is a real deflator for a defense.
Gets in for the touchdown. And so he takes it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
You love to see a halfback with absolutely no fear. Once he saw that goal line, he knew he was going to stick it in.
Set down. The kick is up. With less than 4 minutes to go in the fourth, the score, the Cardinals 20, the Lions 7. They will now line up for the onside kick. Here's the onside try. Kicking team has it. And that play could definitely get them right back into it.
And that's the break they absolutely needed to get here. Now they get their offense back on the field and maybe, just maybe, get themselves back in the game.
Drops back on first down. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Around 5 yards on the throw that time. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 48. Kitnet lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Kitnet dropping back. Rifles this one out to the left. Brought down at the 42. Good pickup there.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
Back to throw. He throws on the run. And they get him at the 31. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He passes short. Dansby has the pick. Make that the 4th interception on the day for this defense.
Well, you have a football, a little wrapping paper, a nice bow on top, perhaps a little glitter, a lot of gift wrap presents for this defense today.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. It's 2nd and 12. They give it to the tailback. Tackled around the 30-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on their own 30. The Lions line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. He fights forward to about the 30. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play. Well, I've seen too much football to ever say a ball game's over, but realistically, even if they score quickly, they still have to recover an onside kick and then score again. That's a tall order for any team.
Drops back. Dumps it out right. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Back to pass. Throws on the run. It's tipped. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Hitting will look to pass. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at about the 49-yard line. So they pick up the first down, and I wouldn't write this one off just yet.
But down 2 possessions, now you have to start working the sidelines and really thinking about the clock because you have to score here and get the ball back.
Under heavy pressure. And the pass is knocked away. Johnson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 50. 3 wideouts here. He drops back to pass. Hood has the interception. He's brought down at the 13. He threw that thing into heavy coverage.
And sometimes when you have a quarterback that has a really strong arm, they think they can do things that they simply cannot. You cannot force that football into that kind of coverage in this league.
First and 10. A minute to go in the ball game. The Cardinals come out with the offset eye. Hands it to the back. Tackle at the 12. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 8. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. 8 yards for the score here. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. This will be a 27-yard try. And that will be the conclusion of this game. Our final score is the Cardinals 20, the Lions 7.